Under the heavy metal of the Williamsburg Bridge lies an eco-sanctuary. Situated on the bank of the East River is the Manhattan hub of urban composting. That's composting, city style.
Composting is the decomposition of organic matter to go back into the soil.
This is a city where being green is increasingly fashionable. Carrie Pulverman, who manages the Manhattan Composting Project at the Lower East Side Ecology Center, says participation in their urban composting workshops has doubled over the past year.
I think it's one thing that people can do if they're trying to make their lifestyle more environmentally friendly. That's one of those things that doesn't seem like you could do it in the city, especially if you live in Manhattan, which is the main population we work with. But there really are a lot of ways that people can make their lives more environmentally sound, and composting is one of them that you really can do at home.
So what exactly is urban composting? One way to do it is to save your food scraps and bring them to a drop-off point, such as the one at Union Square's Green Market. After the food scraps are collected, they are taken to industrial composting sites like the one under the Williamsburg Bridge. There it is processed until becoming usable dirt, when it is then put back into the ground in the city's parks. The other way to do it is on your own at home. At no cost, you get a clear plastic bin from the Ecology Center. And that's not all. They give you something you may not expect: special composting worms.
So it's a plastic bin that has shredded up damp newspaper in it, and then you put the food in the bin on the bottom under the newspaper, and the worms are in there too, and they just eat the food, and then their waste product from eating the food is the compost.
And at that point, you can bring your rich, high-quality soil to a community garden, a city tree, or give it as a gift to a plant-loving friend. Of course, there are some issues for city composters.
Pests like rodents and flies. So people have to be a little bit more careful in urban areas what they put into their compost bin than in other areas.
The Department of Sanitation has funded the New York City Composting Project since 1993. The composting project is run by the Botanical Garden in each borough. With no botanical garden of its own, the Manhattan Composting Project is run by the nonprofit Lower East Side Ecology Center. Millie Mish has been composting in New York for the past 10 years. She is so enthusiastic that she now trains others in how to compost indoors.
New York City, including the 5 boroughs, we make every day enough garbage to fill Yankee Stadium to the top 3 times, and that one full bowl of Yankee Stadium could actually be composted, not go to the landfill. So we're trying to work on chiseling down our amount of garbage.
In a city that can be very dirty, this is dirt that's making it just a little more green. Geneva Sands-Sadowitz, New York City News Service.